mountain vlogging. Welcome to the vlog. So today you find me in the car. Now those of you that are very observant people will notice the caravan's not on the back, so I'm not towing today. So tomorrow we go to Brighton again. Yes, I know, Brighton again. Now the reason we go to Brighton, as I've said several times, is that we are members of the Brighton Dome, and that gives us a number of benefits, one of which is, as I go into a tunnel, hope you can still see me, one of the benefits is we get access to tickets a day early, so when they go on public release we get them the day before. So last month we went to see Level 42 and we got really good tickets because we were able to get them. Now I know, you know, Level 2 aren't in their heyday anymore, so you'd think that they're not that popular, but they do sell out venues like Brighton Dome, so getting tickets a day earlier does help. Now we're also on their newsletter. Now part of their newsletter, they told us well last year, I think, maybe last year, Dawn French was doing a show there, which we thought would be funny, so a few of us have decided to get tickets for that and go down to Brighton tomorrow. It's Thursday today, on Friday we go down to Brighton. So that'd be great. Book the Caravan and Motorhome Club site just outside of Brighton, as we normally do. And last week, about a week ago, we got an email saying that Dawn French had cancelled. Yes, she emailed me personally. Graham, very sorry. I know you're a busy man, but we've had to cancel. Unfortunately, she's injured her knee quite badly, so she can't do the show. It'll be rescheduled for another time, which is no problem at all to us. Of course, I mean, if you were just going down there, you wouldn't have to change any plans. But of course, as we've booked the Caravan and Motorhome Club site already, I can't even remember what their terms and conditions of cancelling. I think it's like within 21 days. I don't know. Maybe you could move it, but it all gets a bit messy. So what we have decided to do is still go down there tomorrow. Something else, last year, as a present, we were given one of those experience days. Do you know those sort of things, or whatever they are? They're kind of, you get a voucher for an experience. So we've decided to go skydiving. No, we haven't. It's for a meal at a hotel, which is very nice. So what we've done, we've scoured the internet and found there's one of this chain, one of their hotels is in Brighton. So we thought, why not on the same weekend see Dawn French Friday evening, and then Saturday afternoon go to the hotel for lunch, which would be nice. So we're still doing that. So we obviously can't see Dawn French. We still have the lunch, and some friends come with us, so it'll be nice anyway. As I haven't got the caravan on the back, why am I doing a vlog? Well, I thought I'd start it slightly differently. So today I'm off to Heathrow Airport to pick up our daughter that's been in Australia for 3 weeks visiting a friend. So she's coming back Thursday lunchtime, so pick her up, come home, sort the caravan out, and we'll go tomorrow morning for a nice weekend in Brighton. I think the weather's meant to be quite nice as well, who knows. I won't do a site tour and bore you with a site tour and that, but I'll show you a bit around Brighton, things we do and stuff like that. So I might even show you a bit of Heathrow Airport if you're lucky. Terminal 3, Heathrow. Just waiting for the plane to arrive now. There's nothing about being in Heathrow that makes me want to wish I'd not gone into Caravan and gone package holidays instead. Much prefer just hooking up the Caravan and getting on the ferry and going abroad. I know you can't go to places like America and Australia, but honestly, the airports they're improved. I haven't been to Heathrow since I was on a work thing going to New York, and it was back in the day when the IRA were active, and they were lobbing mortars onto the roof at Terminal 3, I think here where we are now. And I was inside the terminal, and we all had to go. I had to go home and come back the next day because they closed the airport. I can't remember what year it is. I'll look it up and put something on it. But anyway, just waiting here. I've actually come an hour early. I don't know why I got confused with the time. So not only am I going to get stung by car park charges, I've got to now go and find myself a coffee or something. Anyway. Right, Friday today, we're back safely from Heathrow. Do you see the price of the car park? What do you think? 16 quid for like, I think it's maybe not even 2 hours. Having said that, I think parking at Brighton's probably as much as that. We paid like £5 an hour for places down there. Shocking. So last minute checks, take the locks off, hitch up, and then it's about 9:25. We kind of leave about 11 because we can't get there till 1, obviously. So a steady journey down there. Hopefully Dartford Tunnel was good, and because that can be a nightmare. It can be either plain sailing or, you know, an hour and a half you could be waiting. Anyway, let's take them locks off. I've got to tell you, these Nemesis locks are an absolute game changer. Now I know not all short insurance companies like Caravan Guard, I think you've got to have Alco wheel locks. Alco wheel locks are a nightmare. It'd be okay with EMP because I can jack it up, but on normal Caravan, say normal Caravan, where you haven't got EMP, these are a nightmare because you do have to at some point jack them up or use lock on level or some kind of ridiculousness with Alco wheel locks. With these, simple. So that's the locks done. What I'll do now is move into the car, and I've got to sort out the sat nav. Although I know the way to Brighton, obviously I know the way, I've been there hundreds of times. What I really use a sat nav for, more importantly, is traffic. Why do you need a sat nav if you're going to Brighton? Why I need it is because, sorry, doing them locks. I am nearly 60, you know, doing those locks. So yeah, sat nav. It's great. Use it whether you know the way or not. Let's get this reversing camera on, which again is you know, absolutely worth its weight in gold. I used it a couple of times now, and it's fantastic. Not only for getting on a pitch, that's kind of the added bonus really. The main thing is that you can see what's behind you in the Caravan. And as I mentioned before, you know, when you've had a rear end shunt, you do get nervous when you start to brake. Now at least I can rest at ease. I can look at the screen and see how close the car is behind me. All right, the downside is I'll probably know just a couple of seconds before someone smashes into the back of me, but probably better than being taken by surprise. What I did last time, I've put the reversing camera there and sat nav over here. So with the reversing camera, you get the mounting point, which is really sturdy and adjusts all kind of ways. You get the power lead here. Now what I've done, I've got because I've got the sat nav and the reversing camera, I've got like this extender thing. It goes in the cup holder, perfect size. Obviously it means I can't have a cup of tea in there anymore, but and then I've just got a nice little bag that I just found I had hanging about that I keep screening, which is perfect. Then it's easy enough to just connect that up to the cigarette lighter. So that goes in there, obviously. That's the setup I have. So sat nav goes there, reversing camera goes there, and I've got a nice little space in there for TPMS once I get it. Not.
A few moments later.
Houston, we have a problem. So you may recall a couple months ago I had a problem with a battery. It kept going flat. The motor mover would move about 5 feet and then stop. So I took it into the dealer and they found a problem with the positive terminal, the clamp that went on, and I could see there was a problem. They replaced it and it was okay. A couple of times I've used it. Just gone to use it now and we leave it on charge all the time. It's connected to the house and trickle charging all the time. Backed it off the drive by about 5 feet and it stopped again. You can see it there at a jaunty angle. So I've had to throw caution to the wind. Now I've just been online, Halfords online, and bought a battery. I've had to buy a new battery. I can't move it. I can't get it off the drive. So new battery time. Fortunately, they've got one in stock. So it's 22:11 now. So I'm gonna have to rush to Halfords, pick the battery up, fit the battery, and then get off to Brighton. Oh, nightmare! These things happen, don't they? The battery's probably 3 years old. I mean, I would expect it to last longer, but they only have a 2-year warranty. And maybe it's because I keep it connected at home all the time, but I've done that with previous caravans. Anyway, I'm going to dash and get this battery up and fit it. Well, just at Halfords, hopefully they're ready for me and they've got my battery. A bit early. I tell you what, batteries are heavy things. Oh, they had it anyway, which is good. 227 quid. I've measured it, I hope it fits. I have to say, lugged that battery across, that was a hard work, as I just said. I've got to say, hats off to Halfords there. I ordered online at 10:30 and they said be ready at 11:30. I turned up at the store at 11 o'clock and they had it ready, which is brilliant. So from ordering to picking up, half an hour. So now back to the caravan, fit the battery, and hopefully that solves the problem. So it's 11 o'clock. Oh, what long arms I've got. So it's 11 o'clock and I should have left now. I'm still in traffic waiting to get home to fit this flipping battery. So it's a Class A battery, which is good enough for motor movers, off-grid, and apparently will run my house for 12 days without needing any power. I made that last bit up. But anyway, I know probably would have been cheaper. I could have probably got a black deal because it's Black Friday today. Happy Black Friday. I probably could have got a Black Friday deal somewhere, but I need the battery now. One of those things, if I hadn't have replaced the battery, I wouldn't have been able to go on holiday, and I'd hate to think what red tape I'd have to go through to try and get a refund from the Caravan and Motorhome Club. In fact, I probably would have had to reschedule it, and we've got friends down there and we are going on this lunch thing as well, so things have to be done sometimes, don't they? Even when you're retired and are looking after every single penny. New battery did not come into the equation.
A few moments later.
That's the new battery fitted. Where are we now? It's 11:30. Easy enough job fitting a battery, right? But I just used it and the old motor movers are running like a whippet. I could hardly keep up with it. I'm hoping it was the battery. Other than that, it could possibly be the charger, I suppose. So we'll find out in the next couple of days whether it is the battery. Well, after all our battery dramas, we've made it to Brighton. It's sunny, but a bit chilly. Quite busy as well. Obviously knew I was coming. Here we are, still at Brighton. Sunday morning now. Now we're booked here till tomorrow, that's one of the nice things about not working. One of the many nice things is that we're not rush back Sunday. We were just looking at the Caravan Club website, and they've been discounting sites. And we've looked, and if we hadn't have booked this site quite as early as we did, because we had tickets to see Dawn French that was cancelled, if we hadn't booked it quite so early, we would have got this site the same time, same nights, but £7 a night less. That's a bit of a hard one to swallow, as it's been quite an expensive weekend anyway. As you've just seen earlier, I had to replace the battery. Because I was in quite a hurry to have to do it, I just went to Halfords and got it. And when I've just looked on Amazon, the same battery is about the same price, so I don't feel quite so bad. I was thinking it might be like half the price or something, so that's all right. So yesterday was a good day. We had that lunch that I was mentioning at the Mercure Hotel. And the Mercure Hotel is one of the big big hotels on Brighton front, like just alongside the Grand. If you've been to Brighton before, there's all these hotels that are built in what they call a European style. So it's funny that if you've ever been to South France, near in Biarritz, now Biarritz has a seafront which is very, very similar, very reminiscent of Brighton. Now I think Brighton was based on Biarritz. So there's an interesting fact for you. And so the hotel is built in about the 1860s. It's a 4-star hotel, the Mercure now. Used to be called the Norfolk, and it's 117 beds, I think. I looked at bedrooms, so pretty big. But right on the front, so it's a lovely sunny day, and we sat in the little restaurant when we had our lunch. Was, you know, like sandwiches with the crusts cut off, you know, the sort of thing. Comes up in a little like pyramid-y thing that you know, tea, coffee, it's all very nice. Once we finished there, we had a walk around the back of the hotel. There's like some sort of streets coming sort of from the front up the hill, and we had a look around there, and some very nice bars and coffee shops around there. So got a very nice feel about it. We come across this little theatre which actually had a market going on, so we popped in there, and that was all very nice, sort of handmade goods, and didn't buy anything. Nothing really took our fancy, but it was quite a nice way to spend half an hour wandering around. And then back here last night. So that was it. That was our weekend at Brighton. We've still got, we don't go home till tomorrow, but I don't think we've got anything planned today, so we just hang about. Maybe go for a bit of a walk later. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.
It's alright.
It's Caravan vlog.
This is quality caravan vlogging.